Learn a craft, they said, and knit one, purl one. It will be fun, they said, just knit one, purl one. But what I didn't know, yarn over purl one, was how the stash would grow. Yarn over purl one, knit one, purl one, knit two, purl one. Now I'm completely caught, knit two, tug, purl one. By all the yarn I've bought, knit two, tug, purl one. Worth every penny spent, yarn over purl one. Are all the yarny friends, yarn over purl one, knit one, purl one, knit two, purl one. So I'm grateful to the knit one, purl one. Crochet and spinning two, plus knit one, purl one. There's too much, I confess, yarn over purl one. My craft room is a mess, yarn over purl one, knit one, purl one, purl two, purl one. But you're welcome, guests. Good morning, lovelies. Hope you're all well. I just want to start off with a huge, enormous, ginormous, immense, vast, big thank you to everyone for giving me virtual hugs yesterday and reminding me of my own advice that it's okay not to be okay. Physician, heal thyself. And just all your support. It means more than you can ever imagine, so thank you all very, very much. Yeah, feeling brighter today. It was just the timing of it. I know that a lot of people are in lockdown. What was getting to me was the fact that there was so short notice to then get stuff to different places. And I was getting a right old tiz because I'd booked a courier for these two parcels that I'd really like to get there because they're going to younger people and kids and stuff. I mean, the adults can just wait. And the email I had says print your labels here, so you click on it and then it comes up with an error page, and it was like, no. And I just had visions of being on the phone for a long time this morning trying to just get labels, but went back to the email this morning, labels appeared, they have been printed, they have been stuck to the parcels, they're being picked up this afternoon. So that has made me feel so relieved. And they're on a next day delivery thing. Whether they'll get there next day, I don't know, but there are a few days to play with. So fingers crossed that they will be there, because it's for small people and for people who need cheering up, and you just want to kind of not have them feeling, technical term. So huge thank you to everyone. And for those of you who are also feeling a bit down, a bit flat, do have a look through the comments, because so many people are sending out virtual hugs to everyone, to all who need it, to all who need a bit of bolstering up, a bit of cheering up. Thank you for your generosity of spirit, everyone. It just means the world. I can assure you that being British, my pecker is up, which sounds much ruder than it should. My upper lip is stiff, and I shall bally well pull myself together and be terribly English and repress all emotions. Oh dear. So yesterday, I said I was going for a walk with my mate Mand, who actually liked the little Christmas decoration that I'd painted, and I'm putting a picture in here. She put it on her tree and sent me a photograph of it, so I don't know if she's given me permission for this, but thanks, Mand. Your appearance fee will follow in the normal fashion. Here it is. that's the kind of friendship we have. So initially I was going to meet her about 10:30, but by the time I sort of potted around at home doing things I needed to do, trying to sort out these parcels and things, I'd messaged her and said, okay, we meet at 11. So I went to hers at 11, we walked down onto the seafront. I think I've got something like 13 seconds of footage. We have a rainbow, we have Mandy and the dog, we have a kite surfer because it was a great day for kite surfing. And then it started to rain really heavily. And the direction we were going to go was into the wind, so he said, shall we turn round? So we walked back towards her house, which is up a hill, and by the time we got there it was drier, so we did a little loop sort of up and then down again. So the dog didn't get a terribly long walk. She doesn't mind when it's raining, she doesn't like bad weather, the dog, so she was happy to finish. And as Mandy pointed out, if we'd met at the time I'd originally said, we wouldn't have got wet. I told you we have that sort of friendship. So yes, the rest of the day was fairly quiet. I had another day where I just thought, oh, do you know, I can't be bothered to cook. So we had Chinese food, which was very nice. Haven't had Chinese for ages. Cuz himself is making a lot of Thai, Indian, Malaysian, Indonesian food. We haven't had many takeaways or deliveries, but just fancied Chinese food last night, and it made a nice change. And I'm aware that I'm very fortunate to be able to just say, do you know what, let's do that. And then we watched the film Elf, which neither of us have seen. And I know it's a modern classic of Christmas films, and there are lots of people that consider it their favourite Christmas movie, but we'd just never seen it. Always kind of known it was about, but never watched it. So we watched it last night and we did enjoy it. It was good fun. But you know that already because the rest of the world has seen it. It's just us who hadn't. So that was Sunday. Today I've got some work to do. I've got a phone call with the family for a ceremony early next year. I mean 2 weeks away. I've got a ceremony tomorrow, so I need to do some final preparation for that. And yeah, a lot of people were asking, can I still work with the new restrictions? And yes, as far as I can see, and I've been looking at it over the weekend, the restrictions regarding funerals are unchanged, which means the largest gathering of people you can have at the moment is a funeral. Or as I've been describing it for a couple of months, if you want to see a lot of your friends, you have to kill one of them. Sorry, that's very macabre. So yeah, that's the largest gathering that can be had. And this proves how things have changed, because the maximum allowed is 30, and 30 now feels like a large gathering. Not exactly Glastonbury, is it? Come on. In kind of European news, because of this new strain that's been identified, Europe is closing its borders to the UK at the moment. France isn't allowing any flights or ferries in. I think in Belgium the trains aren't allowed in. So that's going to be interesting. I'm wondering if people are going to start panic buying, because at the moment it's only affecting lorries going from the UK abroad. We're allowing lorries in. But if you were, say, a French lorry driver, would you want to come to the UK, A, knowing there's a new strain of COVID, and B, wondering if you'll be restricted getting back home? So I think it is going to have an impact. So just waiting for the panic buying to start again. We shall see. Yes, it's all going on. But today is solstice. Happy Yule to those who celebrate. And I do mean Yule, Y-U-L-E, not Yule, J-U-L, the Norwegian celebration. Yes, happy solstice. Happy Yule. The days will start getting longer and lighter. And may that be a metaphor for everything else. So yes, it's a miserable day here at the moment. It is very grey and wet, but, excuse me, it will be slightly longer tomorrow. Well, no, it'll still be 24 hours. There'll be more daylight tomorrow. Excuse me. And more daylight the day after, by a minute or two, but it all adds up. So that is good. Unless, of course, you're in the southern hemisphere, excuse me, in which case it's all downhill from here on in for 6 months. Sorry. So that's where we're at. What's that phrase of the year? It is what it is. Take care, everyone. Thank you again. You mean the world to me. You absolutely do. I was so moved by all of the response to yesterday, so thank you. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're all doing okay. I hope life is treating you as well as it can. And from the comments I've had, huge numbers of people going into new restrictions or expecting them in the next few days or are already in them. So please do keep safe. Thank goodness for WhatsApp, Zoom, FaceTime, Skype, all of those things. It doesn't make things right, but it does make things better. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Look after yourselves. See you tomorrow.